Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to learn about NAT gateway in Amazon Web Services. This is a very important concept when working with private and public subnets. By the end of this video, you will understand what a NAT gateway is, why it is needed and how to configure it step by step. So let's get started. NAT stand for Network Address Translation. In AWS, a NAT gateway allows your private instances to access the internet. But here's is the important part. Private instances can send requests to the internet, but the internet cannot directly access those instances. So in simple terms, a NAT gateway provides outbound internet access only. It is only one-way traffic while keeping your instances secure. This is mainly used in private subnets where we don't want to expose resources publicly. Now let's understand why we even need a NAT gateway. When you place an EC2 instance in a private subnet, it does not have direct internet access. This creates some real problems. For example, you cannot install or download packages. You cannot access external APIs. So even though your instance is secure but becomes difficult to use in real world scenarios. That's where NAT gateway comes in. It solves this problem by allowing private instances to access internet without making them public. Now let's understand how NAT gateway works. The flow is very simple. Your private EC2 instance sends a request to route table which directs it to NAT gateway. Then the NAT gateway sends that request to the internet gateway and finally to the internet. So the flow looks like private EC2 instance will be in a private subnet, and that route table which is associated to the private subnet will send request to this NAT gateway, and this NAT gateway will be deployed onto a public subnet, and it will have access to internet gateway, and then it will be able to get internet. So as you can see, it is only one-way traffic. And when the response comes back, it follows the same path in reverse. So the important point is thus this flow only works for outbound traffic only. Now let's understand the most important concept of NAT gateway. As I've already told you before, NAT gateways allows only outbound internet access. It does not allow inbound access. That means your private instances can access the internet, but no one from the internet can directly connect to them. This keeps your instances infrastructure secure and protected. Now let's talk about where we place NAT gateway. So I already have told you before, NAT gateway is created in a public subnet if we choose the option for subnet. So the question here is why we place NAT gateway in a public subnet? Because it needs access to the internet. It also requires an internet gateway to communicate externally. Then your private subnet is connected to the NAT gateway using a route table. So the architectures looks like public subnet will have NAT gateway, private subnet will have a private EC2 instance, and the route table connects private subnet to the NAT gateway. We will also do hands-on in the upcoming video, so you will get better understanding. Now let's compare NAT gateway with internet gateway. An internet gateway allows public access and both inbound and outbound traffic. That means it is bidirectional. That is why it is used for public subnets. On the other hand, NAT gateway, it is used for private subnet only and allows only outbound traffic. So the key difference here is internet gateway is used for public access and NAT gateway is used for private access with security. So now let's look at the steps to set up a NAT gateway. First, we create a NAT gateway inside a public subnet. Second, we allocate an elastic IP because it has a public interface, so that is why it use elastic IP, which will act as a public IP for that particular NAT gateway. This is required so that NAT gateway can communicate with internet. Third, go to your route table which is associated with specifically private subnet, and finally we add a route which is internet and it is directed to the NAT gateway. This tells AWS that all internet bound traffic from the private subnet should go through NAT gateway. Now that we have understand the concept, let's move to the hands-on demo and see how this works in real time. So this is it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.